sorry to say, we actually killed them. 8-1, baby. 8-1.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Not even, no. And then last night we played TSS, Mia and Tommy's team, and I'm sorry to say we killed them even worse, 9-0. Not even the other teams weren't even like particularly bad. I don't know. We were just on fire. It was really it was an us problem.
All right, guys, welcome back to Shuttle Squad episode 53, the last episode of this season 2. I'm here with Kirsty Gilmour and Christo Popov. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
Marvin is still in a flight. He might join us for a few minutes when he lands from the airport. We will see how it goes. Guys, I have to start with a little story, because right before we started this recording, I'm like 10-15 minutes late, because I'll be on holiday from later on today. So I'll be leaving to the airport in 3 hours, going to South Africa for 3 weeks. So a really nice time coming up. And when you go on holiday, you put an out of office message in your emails. Mm-hmm. So like an auto reply thing. And I just set that up for like for my mail accounts. It's 2 or 3 of them, and I put it up, and I probably set the time wrong for the duration, and I clicked on enter, and it started sending out emails to all the mails that I received in the past.
Oh.
Okay.
So there was kind of a loop going on, because it was then also sending emails like back and forth, and it was like it didn't stop, and I had like 100 mails in like 1 minute, and people were starting to text me. I'm getting auto replies from mails that I sent you last year.
I've never heard of this happening before, ever.
Can be
Me
tricky.
neither. How stupid. And then I didn't know how to stop, so I clicked on end, like I stopped the thing, but the mails kept coming, so I closed everything down. And apparently it stopped now, but I have to figure this out after the call. So I sent hundreds of mails out to people, so everybody for sure knows that I'm on holiday now.
They really know.
I think you sent me in the past few emails, but I didn't receive any from you.
Okay, that's good. Maybe it didn't go that far back. But
I also don't have any.
Yeah, a few people already sent me screenshots of like 15 mails they received from me with all the same mails. Oh no.
Oh, you're supposed to be a tech guy too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like
Tommy's showing us his phone, and it's just email.
That's so embarrassing. Okay, now everybody knows I'm on holiday, and that's why we have the last episode of this season today. Hey,
absolutely, yes, a little
What a
later than
start.
planned, but we're here, we're doing it. Well, Marvin's not here yet, but he might do a drive-by podcasting.
that's what you do. Yeah, we didn't manage to get together during the HYLO Open. Kirsty had to pull out due to
a little ab strain is the injury I was alluding to in the previous episodes. I actually did it on the Saturday of BXL, so maybe like 5 full weeks ago. So I did it on the Saturday against Michelle, and then on the Sunday I had to play Mia, so I made it a little bit worse. And then on the Tuesday I had to play Arctic, and I could barely hit an overhead shot. Just that reaching up was not good. And then it improved a lot between Arctic and I played on Wednesday, I think, in Denmark. Yeah, and it was a good bit better, but maybe only like 70-80%. And then I played Gregoria. I made it a little bit worse, and then I played the Taipei girl again in the second round, made it a lot worse. And then by the time France came around on the Wednesday, it had 6 days of rest, and it was actually a lot better. So I managed to beat Kiersfeld in the first round of France, and then have a 3-set match against Miyazaki in the second round, and it didn't feel too bad, but my logic was if I was gonna play HYLO to make it worth it, I would have to get to maybe at least a quarter-final, and I don't know if it had 3 back-to-back games in it without making it worse. And I just felt like I'd been picking away at it. It would heal a little, and then I would take 2 steps back, and then I would take 1 step forward and then 2 steps back. So I just had to decide to take last week as a tournament break. I still did some training, but yes, my ranking I think is safe for like the January tournaments to get into those. So I'm trying this new thing where I'm like kind to myself. It's a little bit radical and revolutionary. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but there's something in it, let me tell you.
That's not the badminton athlete playing one tournament every week approach.
I know, slacker over here. Look at me, I'm a slacker.
Yeah, but I hope that it helped.
Yeah, it feels a whole lot better. And then so I was in Denmark with my club this week. We played a match on Tuesday and a match on last night. And yeah, Tuesday went really well. We beat Højbjerg, who are our kind of big rivals. I'm sorry to say, we actually killed them. 8-1, baby. 8-1.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Not even, no. And then last night we played TSS, Mia and Tommy's team, and I'm sorry to say we killed them even worse, 9-0. Not even the other teams weren't even like particularly bad. I don't know. We were just on fire. It was really it was an us problem. I'm sorry to say, we were excellent.
Too good.
Yeah. So yeah,
good
and then
feeling, I guess.
We played in TSS, which is kind of near Copenhagen, and then we drove to Aalborg Airport straight after the flight because we went into there, so we kind of did a return flight from there. So we got to the airport hotel at 2 a.m. this night, and then I flew from Aalborg to Amsterdam at 6 a.m.
Oof.
Flight was delayed 40 minutes, and I only had a 50-minute connection.
Oh.
You've never seen someone run like this through an airport. And the staff were so nice, they let me skip the security line, and I actually got a text to say, sorry, this is such a sidetrack. I got a text to say that, you know, we've put you onto the 3:40 flight this afternoon, and I was like, hell you did.
Way.
I just legged it to the gates, and I threw my passport and my boarding pass. I was like, please, can I go back on this flight? Because the screen says gate closing. It doesn't say gate closed. It was 8 o'clock, and the flight goes at 8:15. And I'm taking my cap off. I'm taking my jumper off. I'm dripping in sweat. And this lady, she doesn't say a word. She just takes my passport and she starts tapping on the computer. And then she prints in the boarding pass. Oh, perfect. KLM. Shout out to KLM. Absolute legends. Here I am. I was home by 10 this morning. Gorgeous.
It's amazing that we also have some nice or some good traveling stories and not only the fucked up situations.
Exactly.
Really
well,
good.
I learned my lesson this time, so I took my rucksack and my racket bag as hand luggage. So I didn't have... my luggage for sure would never have made that connection. So I have all of my stuff. I'm home. I have the next 5 days off. Life's good.
Awesome.
How's life for you, Christo?
Yeah, I'm kind of not training 100%, but just once per day. Yeah, just chilling. having some rest.
Chilling a little bit.
Yeah.
Just recovering from the last.
I think it's that
5
time
weeks.
of the year.
Yeah. Just trying to recover. Then I think from next week, from Tuesday, we go again hard because I have to prepare for World Tour finals. I cannot have a long break because I don't want to go and just be not
Of
ready,
course.
100%. And yeah, so yeah.
That's a
Wow.
nice problem to have, to play that
Exactly.
tournament.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Where is it this year?
It's same as last year, which is Hangzhou, I think.
How do we know how many years it's in China for?
I think it used to be 4 years contract, was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
4 or
so-
5, I thought.
Yeah, I think it started with Dubai, and then it was China, but then
remember.
COVID came, and then we did once in Bali. Then it was in Thailand, I think, for 1 year, but it was like emergency relocation, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was crazy.
And then there was then China, I think.
Then I think
I don't know.
there's
I'm
China,
not playing World Tour finals usually, so
You and Thomma played before though, right?
we played into the Bali one.
Yes.
Well, we were
That's
pretty
what it
lucky. It
was.
was, COVID year, and then I think we had many first or second round withdraw from our opponents, which were like top 5 in the world every time because of COVID. So yeah, it was a really tricky year. We got lucky,
You take these things.
of course.
And this time you earned it for real.
Absolutely.
So enjoy
Fair and
the next
square.
few days. Enjoy the next few
Yeah.
days.
I'm trying to, but I have a team match tomorrow, so yeah, I'm joining my brother because they are coming from Denmark directly to Paris. We play against a club in Paris.
Yeah. So also not really a break for you.
Yeah, I cannot have a break 100%.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I think me and Tommy were having this week was a rest for them. They were in Denmark, but they had to play the Tuesday and the Thursday team matches. So even though the World Tour is not going on necessarily, there's still the team calendar and the club calendar.
Always.
And
Yeah, and it's sometimes it's the only way to play them. It's when you have time off.
Yeah. So you have to fit them because they have to fit around the tournaments. So it just adds to the calendar, and it can be tough.
Yep.
But at least those ones are usually just 1 or 2 days.
Well, in
Or
Denmark
maybe, yeah,
it's
for you,
Tuesday,
yeah.
Thursday, and the
Yeah,
next
Denmark
round
is very specific.
Yeah, the next round in Denmark is going to be Tuesday, Friday, so it's longer, and then the
even longer.
February round I think is Tuesday, Friday again. Don't ask me why. I don't know these things. I just do as I'm told. I book my tickets and I turn up and I play some badminton and I go home.
Yeah.
I don't make the decisions.
Yeah. For me personally, as a fan or as a person working in badminton, I prefer the non-weekend league matches, but we don't have them in Germany anymore.
No.
So
But I think, was it last season you had some team match on Monday?
last season, yeah.
Yeah, I
thought
think
it's been-
I think when I saw the calendar, there was I think 2 weekends which were Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
I don't even remember.
But it
I
was
thought that-
very unusual, like just one or twice per team.
maybe. Can't recall. But a few years ago there was also Tuesday matches, but not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard when maybe not all the players are necessarily full-time professional. It's hard to figure that out around work or
That's
whatever else.
But also,
when
if you
this-
play into the World Tour, if it's Tuesday, it's usually the first round of a World Tour, so you cannot be here. But if you lose during the World Tour, then you can play in the weekends as well, so maybe more players can come.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a tough time.
Fair point. Yeah, but Christo, last year you won the HYLO Open. This year, it wasn't really your tournament, right?
No, not really. But I think I came anyway being tired from French Open, but because I wanted to, now that I'm qualified, but I wasn't sure because you never know how the other players are gonna play as well. Luckily for me, they didn't play they didn't go very far, so they didn't get any big points. And then I think I'm like, in Badminton or Badminton Talk and stuff, to say that I'm already qualified, so I'm pretty happy. But of course, I was not planning to go to HYLO Open after the French Open and just lose first round. I wanted to do well. And as Kirsty said, now we need to do at least quarters, semis, finals to get a few points. So yeah, of course, first round is a tough loss. But I think also it was a good match against Lakshya. He's a good player. And sometimes, even though you play good, you lose. And that's how it is.
Yeah, if you look at the draw, it was probably the toughest first round after Victor and Anders pulling out in men's singles. But yeah, it's the same as at the European Championships where you played Alex in the first round. That was also probably the toughest first round for
yes,
possible.
It was. Yes.
So your Saarbrücken weeks are either super successful or
maybe
first round
maybe
exit.
next one is a win. You don't know.
Yeah.
Can't wait for next year.
That's what I find about that HYLO Hall, or back when I was starting, it was the Bitburger Hall, then it was SuperLux, now it's HYLO. But I find I either lose first or second round, or I'm final or winning. I won it when it was SuperLux, final when it was Europeans, and then apart from I won semi actually. But apart from that, it's like first and second rounds. It's either my hall or it's really not my hall, and I think it comes down to the floor for me. I think I was speaking with Mia, and she said, she's used to training on the hard floor with you guys now in Marseille. You train on a concrete floor, which is mad to me, but it's prepared her well for HYLO, and it obviously did you well last year in HYLO.
Yeah, it was. Maybe as we are training every day on a kind of hard floor, maybe I didn't thought it was very hard, honestly. So it was just very slippery for me. That's all.
Yeah, tell us about the mat situation.
Yeah, I don't know if we can watch a match or something, but I think in the first 5 or 6 points, Lakshya already slept and went on the floor. I also did before 11, I think, and then since that moment, I think you can see we both didn't go 100% with the legs. We couldn't, we didn't stretch. We were every time very careful where to put the legs and stuff. And so the match became more just control. No one taking a big risk to get a big cross. So yeah, it was weird to handle.
Yeah. In the beginning of the week, we were all super happy about this new shiny blue mats that looked really, really good. And then the first players started playing and we were like, oh, there's a problem. We are slipping. Yeah, and I don't know what went wrong. We talked to the person in charge from Victor, and he said that there was some kind of production error.
That's not
and
good.
And they never experienced it to be that bad, and they were working on it every night for the first 3 days. And it got really better in the next days, but yeah, your match, Christo, was a really bad example, and there was also some doubles matches on the first day that were really, really, really tricky. Should not happen, and they promised it will never happen again. So we hope. We hope this is true.
Do you know what they did to rectify it? Was it just kind of taking that top, that new layer off of the courts? Because quite often they feel better when they're used and a bit worn. And when you get brand new shoes straight from the box, they have that kind of factory slip coat on them. Do you know? Was it just a case of kind of sanding it down, wiping it off?
I don't know.
It looked like they were washing it. Actually, they put water on it and were cleaning it with soap and everything, and trying to really
maybe
rub
to
it off.
remove a layer, kind of. Yeah. Oh, wow.
But honestly, when I played then the second round in doubles, which was on Thursday, it was way better. So I mean, of course, when players then are playing on it, then it's also getting just time playing. So it's getting better, and
yeah. But Christo, you have to run off, right? I think you have a meeting going on.
I will.
thanks for joining us again this season. And
Yes.
we will be back at some point.
And congrats and good luck.
Yes,
Thank
all
you.
the best for
Thank
World
you.
Tour Finals.
Yeah, I couldn't see Marvin with the driving by, but happy to be part of the last one. And see you guys and have a good holiday, Thommy.
Thank
See you,
you.
Kirsty.
Thanks, mate. All the best.
See you.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.
All right. Yeah, Kirsty, we keep going and hope that
Yeah,
Marvin
absolutely.
also shows up. That's
Yeah, we can swap in the boys. It's fine.
yes. Got so many of them.
Yeah.
But they were like really cleaning those courts and putting lots of water on it and everything and scrubbing it down like for
Wow.
hours until
Yeah.
late in the night.
Because it was very cool that we, had the blue Victor courts, which we also used in the Indonesia Open. So it's not the first time we've seen the blue Victor courts. We also saw them in Indonesia Open, but I don't remember anyone having any slipping incidents in Indonesia. So I don't know what the difference in the surface has been. But speaking of like having different coloured courts, we've had red courts for the World Tour Finals for the last few years, which is always a bit funny to see, but you can immediately recognise it. Like, that's the World Tour Finals. We never use red courts, so I really like that. I've never played on them. Maybe one day. And then, of course, we have the grey All England courts, which I think look really smart, but there is that kind of real, like, new harshness to the mats. I would advise, if anyone listening, if you play All England next year, and you're playing on the grey courts, don't dive. You might lose a layer of skin. Oh yes, yeah. Unless you're sweaty enough, and then that kind of that helps. So that's your way around it. But don't dive early in the match.
Yeah, but that will probably also get better when there are more matches on the courts.
Definitely.
So yeah, I was just surprised that I mean, maybe that's how it's always done, but that they are not tested before or not somehow rolled out and played from anyone in training or whatever. But apparently they were factory new, just straight to Saarlandhalle and now straight back, and they're gonna produce new ones. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, well, but maybe they just got these ones to a good place, so maybe they can keep them. Actually,
that's also what I thought. But I think they want to find out what went wrong in the production.
Yes, that was also maybe a good idea.
Yeah, we will see. And also, Christo will now test the red courts for the squad, and then maybe
he can report back. He can report back in his favorite color.
Yeah,
yeah.
True.
So he'll have played 4 different matte colors this year: blue from Indonesia, the standard green, the regular green, All England grey, and the finals red, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see what more colors we will see in the next years on the tour.
Yeah, I'm excited. I like it. It's
also,
I know it's
like
not. Yeah, it's not a big thing, but I think it. I think I'm very good at, like, when you see a clip on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, whatever, of like maybe a throwback rally, and I like to play the game of judging by the advertisement round the court which tournament it is, and sometimes I get it like that. So if there was like an extra identifier of like the colour of the court, because it's All England instantly when it's the grey courts.
Yes.
So I think it's a nice little way for a country to kind of identify its tournament. I think it's cool.
Yeah, as long as we don't have the same colors in different tournaments then.
This is true.
But we have so many colors.
Exactly.
There's
only probably yellow's the only one I'm thinking would not work so well.
Because you can't see the shuttle?
Yeah. Maybe if you did black lines.
Yeah, for sure.
Would that help? But then you might not
black shuttles.
See black shuttles, yeah. Hey. Black Swans.
New idea out there.
They're geese. Damn.
Hey!
Yo.
Marvin's here when he's in an airport.
Yeah, just made it.
Amazing. How are you? How's your flight?
Yeah, it was okay. A little late, but all good. Sorry for crashing.
No worries. We were hoping for you to join. Christo already had to leave, so we're having a little come and go episode.
also nice as the last one.
We're like a tag
Yes.
team. You guys have just tagged. He tagged out, tagged you in. Welcome.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't know if you have time or if you're running through immigration or whatever right now, but if you can, we were talking about HYLO Open, and it was your home tournament. If you have time for giving us a little wrap up
Yeah,
while you walk.
I will try. Jan is just texting. I was a little late in the last bus, so the baggage is already arriving apparently. But yeah, I mean, HYLO definitely was a great tournament again. I mean, I already said that I'm always looking forward a lot to this tournament, and it didn't disappoint, which was really nice. So yeah, for me it was a very positive experience again. Also now first in many years for me in mixed doubles, which was cool. And spectators didn't let us down, that was for sure. Singing the Tuk and Marvin songs was great. And yeah, also the performance that we showed, I think was very good, especially in the first two matches. Also beating another top 20 pair, always good. So we're showing that we are on the right track. But nevertheless, of course, in the quarterfinal where we lost quite big, yeah,
Against Thommy.
not the greatest of matches, I would say. So yeah, we need to step up our game against the top tier pairs a little bit. But yeah, I think overall we can be satisfied, and it was a great tournament.
Yeah, it was really fun to follow you guys during the week. And Kirsty, do you know those? There are some crackers that are called Tuk. Do you know them, or is it a German thing?
Oh yeah, but we would call them tuck biscuits.
Tuck. Yeah.
Tuk
Okay,
and
yeah.
tuck.
It's TUC, I think.
Yeah.
And Marvin's partner, Tuk Nguyen, her name is spelled TUCH. Oh. TUHC?
THUC.
EHUC.
Yes, sorry. Confused with English spelling. And then we said that Tuck should sponsor Tuk. That would be so funny. But they didn't reply.
Oh,
Reply
damn.
because the fans were throwing a bag of crackers on the court for her.
No way.
With, yeah. That was super funny.
That doesn't happen very often. There's only, I guess, Victor could sponsor Victor.
True.
Is the only other one I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, that would
Guys,
actually be.
I'm very sorry, but I already have to leave again because we have to call the guys that bring us our car. So it was a very short one from my side.
No problem.
No.
Thanks for joining
Sorry.
the last episode.
This is
of the
perfect.
season.
I said it would be a
Amazing.
drive-by from you, so
Yeah,
this is actually
yeah.
perfect that you're going to go and get in a car.
It
so.
was, yeah. Okay.
Take care, Marvin. Talk
Thank
to you
you.
soon and all the best. Thank
Yes,
you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See you.
And then there was
This is
two
fun.
again.
This is funny. A little hectic, and I hope the quality isn't too bad. But I think our listeners will
Forgive
be
us.
happy. Yeah, will forgive us, and also will be happy that the whole squad joined in for our last one, even though it was chaotic. It was tough to find a time this week, and also last week. So I think it's good that we take a little break now.
Yeah, we were really going back and forth in the group chat, and we managed to find this 15-minute window that maybe all of us would overlap, and we just missed it by about 6 minutes, I think.
Yeah, because I then fucked up my emails. So, yeah, not ideal, but it is how it is.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
It is how it is.
And how did you find HYLO? You were a busy boy.
Yeah, was again a highlight. Was again exhausting. We had a media team of 16 people doing a live broadcast every day, and it was really cool. Yeah, I think the only thing that we were all a little sad about was that we only had the rights to host it or to air it in Germany, so that not more people could see it, because it was a lot of work going in from, as I said, many people. We had so many studio guests. It was so cool. We had Thommy Popov in the studio. We had Tom and Delphine in the studio. We had Mia in the studio. We had Kalle Koljonen. We had Hugh had a great week in Saarbrücken. We had Alex Lanier. We had all the Germans. So we had so many players up there. We had a live mix zone that you could see in the live stream. So it was really cool, and a really nice kind of production that, at least in Germany, we never experience. So it was really fun to be part of that. And the team did an amazing job once again. But I also have to be honest, I was also really happy when it was done.
No,
It's
yeah,
always-
for sure.
Always nice when you then bring it over the finish line and then you can rest and get some sleep. And I was also a little bit sick all week, like not really bad, but didn't really feel fresh any day. So yeah, it was a really nice week again, but I'm also happy that it's done for now, and I'm really ready for holidays now. Yeah.
I bet, yeah. I think people don't kind of understand the intense schedule that the media team is on for any tournament week. Like, you guys have told me about your schedules, and it's like, the match is finished at 10:30, but you guys still have to edit content, write up pieces, do the newsletter, just, cap the day off, do a recap. You guys do a really good recap as well. Do some more player interviews, pack up all the stuff, and before you know it, it's like 1 or 2, and you're back in the hall at 8. And yeah, man.
And then this year,
you get your holiday.
in this tournament, we also print a tournament magazine every day. So I also have to proofread every morning at 5. So that also is like a super nice for your sleep when you have to wake up for 30 minutes, proofread, and then go to sleep for 2 more hours. And then, that doesn't help.
If I could pick the worst time of day to proofread anything, it would be around 5 a.m.
It's actually 4:30, and that's the worst. It really is the worst.
Oh God! Well, I'm running on about 2.5 hours of sleep right now from my journey home from Denmark. So I've got a little taste, but like I say, I've got the next 4 or 5 days off, so I'll recover easy.
It's okay for 1 or 2 days, or maybe even 3, but after 5, it's getting tough.
I bet. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, that's the problem in badminton, that we have so many matches going on from morning to night. Like, especially in the first days. Days are so long in the venue. And I mean, it's not like a football match where, it's a 2-hour window and then we have to be there 2 or 3 hours before, 2 or 3 hours after, and then we're done. Because there's always something going on. There's no breaks. And then you have to pick which matches do you cover.
And then one goes
you want to cover
long.
Everything, but it's not possible.
And then they overlap. And the schedules of badminton tournaments are nuts.
Yeah. But as I said, it's so amazing to have this job and to work in this sport with a team like this that is also going all in all week. It's amazing. And I'm really looking forward to this holiday now, but I'm also looking forward to the week after. I'm going to the under-17 Europeans.
Oh, cool.
In Germany we say Lanzarote. How do you pronounce it in English?
Lanzarote.
Lanzarote. Perfect. So that's also a really nice place to go. And then a week after that, I go to Dubai for the Air Badminton World Championships. Nice. So I have a few sunny trips ahead in rainy European November. Yeah.
That's nice to get some sun. Robin, my girlfriend, is actually also going to Lanzarote in 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, but because Club La Santa is there.
Okay.
So she loves to go to Club La Santa.
Nice.
So I don't think you'll overlap, but if you do, you should have a coffee or something because you'll have
really
so much time.
Yes, I will. For this tournament, I think I will have a little more time actually. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
nice.
I'll text you about that. That would be fun.
Yeah, I have a question about media adjacent from HYLO. Can I still have my T-shirt even though I didn't come?
Yes, we will manage that. It is actually on. It should be on the way. I had a courier getting the job done. His name is Alex Dunn. Who was also visiting us in the studio for a little interview.
That's made my day. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, nice one. Excellent. Well, I am back in training Wednesday, I think. So I hope Alex has a little present for me.
I hope so too. I hope he didn't keep or use it.
Yeah. I think he's not an extra small unisex. So unless he's given it to his girlfriend, But even then, she's tinier than extra small unisex, so it would be no use to either of them. So I think it's only fair that I should get it.
Yeah, she can wear it oversized. They were pretty oversized, the shirts that we did at the HYLO Open, and many people wanted one. So I'm sold out. I'm sold out, Kirsty.
Oh, it's so in demand.
Yeah. But it's really good. I hope you like it.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I'll send you a picture as soon as I get it. I'll wear it that day.
Amazing.
I'm making a collection of HYLO t-shirts through the years. Maybe I'll do like a gallery of them, or we can put them in a museum.
Oh yeah. Forward to that museum. I'll be joining.
It's very niche. It's a very niche museum.
Super niche. Kirsty, this is the last episode of our season. So maybe what was your highlight of this podcast season? Or is there anything that sticks in your mind? Because I'm actually thinking there were so many episodes again.
Yeah, we
time flies.
Really blasted it this year. Yeah, I'm so proud of us that we've like managed to get at least two of us, like you and one other, together, like almost on a weekly basis. Yeah. There's maybe a couple that we had to skip, but it wasn't for lack of trying. So I would say one immediate highlight that pops up is when I was in Japan. Me and Christo were in Japan, and we spoke about Marvin just eating anything, and you said he ate something that looked like an old man's penis. That's nothing to do with badminton, but in terms of podcast highlight reel, that's got to be in there, right? Fabi, can Fabi throw that one in an edit, in a highlight reel?
I think he can. I think we had this one as a reel already.
Yeah,
so
we did.
Repeat. Yeah.
What about
a few
you?
Nice ones. Yeah, probably one of those. That was really good.
Well, actually, I'll say I also liked how we've each had such different journeys this year. Obviously, like Christo has skyrocketed and just had the season of his life so far. Marvin's had a tough year on the court and off the court. Yeah, restart, fresh partnership, kind of big life events. So that's been, a different kind of journey for the year. And then, I've had some injuries, some ups, some downs. I've been somewhere kind of in the middle of it all. So yeah, and you've been there to steer the ship the whole time. So yeah, it
was really, really nice and really interesting to follow all of you along. And it's also so nice that we do this episodes together now, so that you also have more interaction between you and can share different angles. So I really like that, and that I also really enjoy it when sometimes at some episodes I just lean back a little bit and just listen to what you guys say. It's also super interesting for me. So that's really cool. And obviously for me personally, I enjoy the in-person episodes most. I think that still adds some kind of extra layer to the conversation if we are there in person. I'm really looking forward to more in a potential season 3. We haven't really discussed how we do it or what we do, or if we maybe we can also add another squad member again. I haven't really. Maybe.
We are literally thinking out loud here. For anyone who thinks that we're like teasing something, we really are thinking out loud here.
No.
And so if you guys have any ideas of,
yes, please.
Maybe another girl. Maybe if we balance out the testosterone a little bit,
that would be good.
Yeah. So if you guys have any ideas, even
wishes,
for guests,
requests
for content, what you want us to talk about, questions, anything like that, we are all ears. Well, I was going to say Tommy's across all of the comments on all of the platforms, even the ones left under like the podcast ones, like what my mum commented.
Susan.
Tommy spied it.
Obviously, if we have Susan in the comments, then I'm there. Then I am there. Yesterday when I checked your results from Danish League, I saw that you had your I forgot again. Fuck, wait.
My full name?
Yeah, live checking again. Kirsty Gilmour. There we go.
And each of them actually, when we do the lineup, the commentator has said full 3 names: Kirsty Gilmour. Yeah, it feels good actually.
Amazing.
I like it.
Amazing. Yeah, that's actually how I wanted to introduce you to this episode. But I was a little distracted from my email fail. It's still so embarrassing. I'm still getting messages while we talk on people.
If anyone can hear buzzing, it's Tommy's emails going.
It's so embarrassing. 18 mails from people. Fuck.
Man.
Yeah, hey. It happens.
Yes. Learning lessons.
Yeah, I'll have to set it up again after this call, so I really hope I don't mess up again, but I will make sure not to. No.
You need to review the screen before you hit enter this time.
Definitely. Yeah, good. But Kirsty, it was a pleasure once again. How do we end this season? It's so dramatic.
So dramatic, but I feel like we don't really have a big topic to end on. We need to do like a cliffhanger for season 3 so that people come back. So should we just like cut mid sentence, set something up, and then cut mid sentence, like the end of Rocky 3 when they punch each other, like that.
Our new member to the Shuttle Squad is. No, we don't do it that way. Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. If you have ideas, let us know. And we will try to make it happen. But also the problem is, because I already thought about maybe because we were 5 in the beginning with Selena, but my equipment, my technical equipment, only allows us to record 4 people when we are together in person.
Aha.
But there must be a technical solution.
2 people could sit around the one mic, I suppose.
Yeah, that's so weird. But yeah, probably I pretend to be a pro in all this stuff, but I'm just trying to find solutions somehow.
We're all winging it at all times. We're all making it up as we go along. Everyone is.
You make it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if we should be 5 for next season, then we'll find a way.
We'll always find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
What a beautiful ending. Kirsty, thank you for joining us, for joining me on this ride. It's always a pleasure. And all the best for the rest of the year.
Thank you. And thanks for keeping us all together and all this ship moving. You're the glue that holds this podcast together, Tommy. There every damn week. It's all you, my guy.
And also huge shout out to Fabi.
Big shout out to Fabi
for all the editing that goes on behind the scenes. I have a lot on my plate, so I think I couldn't do it, at least not on a weekly. So Fabi is also keeping this podcast alive.
Absolutely,
incredible work. Thanks, my guy. Perfect. That's it for season 2 of the Shuttle Squad podcast. We will be back at some point, early 26. Stay tuned. If you have time now, listen to some old episodes. drop some likes, drop some comments, and we will be back.
Watch us on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Kirsty. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.